Yeah. So we have two brothers here actually. They're running one business. So I have a question. Yeah, and like I remember like sitting with these guys behind a table, and they were so stressed. Like what year was it? 2000? What? Like
3 years ago.
Yeah.
2.5 maybe.
And like they were like red from the face, like even angry to each other. You know.
But we always are.
What should we do, right? And you know what? Just tell me, like, what did you do? What did you do on this Christmas time? How did you get up in this Christmas sales this moment? Can you just briefly, if you want to, if you don't, it's fine. How was your sales on Christmas this year, last year?
I don't know. I remember the revenue, but we made $1 million of profit, 3 million in sales, around that. So we had like a really good margin. We were properly working towards having lots of stock. So we were, since of the restrictions on the inventory, we were pretty much the only ones left in our niche who had products left. And yeah, we were just crushing it.
Was it one product or many products?
There were 4 products. Actually 5, but the fifth one was we just launched it before Christmas, so it didn't have actually even proper reviews. But yeah, it did. I got good ranking and did proper sales.
Exactly, just amazing. Right? Imagine, guys, hey guys, everybody who are in the chat right now. So guys, these guys 2 years ago, I remember we're like what's going on? And now like just in Christmas time, 3 millions. Like if you have a question, this is the time now, everyone.
Hey Victor, I can tell you a funny story. Like Q4 was really crazy indeed. Like we were, because of some Amazon technical glitch, account or main ASIN was blocked for 2 weeks in October, but after that, like the journey just like started. The hockey stick went right up. So actually, I know that the revenue number is like we were 2 weeks closed in October. Then already in November, we made 1 million in revenue, and in December we made 2.2 million in revenue, and the profit margin in December was over 50%.
So guys, whoever is listening to this,
those are some fat profit margins.
Before I ask like a really important question, guys who are listening to this right now, you see, it's not a rocket science. Consistency is the key. Or what do you think, Ardo and Alar? What made you to get to that? Like, is it like, if you name like 3 things that you know that made you to get there? Like, what would they be?
Yeah, I think you said the right thing, like consistency. So every time we have been like I don't know, just struck in the face by Amazon or like just some third party or whatever issue that has happened, and we always, when we have like made a face plant, so to say, we'll always, let's say, wiped off the dirt and like just got right up and went on going. So it's just it's been, of course, a struggle, but we've been always, let's say, kept our heads high and kept on pushing forward. That's one thing.
Then I would point out you can always do great stuff, but in terms of having a good product market fit and understanding how a product can fly is definitely really important, because if you know your niche, if you know your competitors, if you know how to scale it, if you know how to stock it, if you know how to market it, then these are the key factors surely as well.
And by the way, that's why the product line owner, the role I built, is exactly why it works. The guy has only 1 or 2 products in one niche, and they know everything about it, and that's how it works. That's how it works for us, right? So what's the third one?
And I think maybe just let's say constant keep like learning process. So like Amazon is an ever-changing game, so there's so many new things coming up every day, every week, and you just have to keep on learning, trying out new things in marketing, in logistics, in, I don't know, advertising, and yeah, just embrace everything and keep on going.
May I suggest one thing for you? What I think what was your success?
Yeah, go ahead.
Each other. You guys, each other. You know, it's like a love-hate relationship. I know.
Yeah, sure. And you need to have
It is,
have a team. You need to have a team, otherwise it wouldn't work, because making these numbers is quite difficult without a team. And but to be honest, it's a tiny team. So actually, we made these results with only two of
One
us
VA,
plus one VA. So we've been quite lean in terms of having a crew. So everything we do needs to be razor sharp in that sense, and we need to always prioritize.
I'm honestly, I can put I'm so happy for you guys. It's just incredible. It's so beautiful. It's like a piece of art.
Thanks.
Yeah, thank you. And I mean, it's actually just like, keep props to you, Tony, and Vik as well, because like we started off also with your training like three years ago. So that was the first course we took, and like the rest is history. So you got us going. So thank you for that.
Thank you too. Thank you for saying.
Excellent. Nice to hear.
What was life like before? Like before you met Victor and Tony, like what were some of the things you were dealing with, like mentally, that you feel like was inhibiting your growth?
To be completely honest, we were just we started with the course 3 years ago, almost 3 years ago in the spring. So we were not really like learning ourselves much. We were just looking at YouTube videos, but just bits and pieces there. There was no structure in these free YouTube videos, obviously. And so it gave us a proper structure, a checklist that Victor has been talking about quite a lot, like do this next, don't do these steps if you haven't done these things first, and so you have like a proper way on moving forward, and this helps to get to be structured, meaning that if you don't have this type of knowledge written down, or then you kind of you're not focused, right? So you'll just do things that you think that matter, but maybe don't actually.
It's incredible.
Yeah. So what was your experience like working with these guys? Like, we know your results, but I mean, what are they like to work with, Tony and Victor?
Estonian Amazon sellers are tight-knit community actually, and we are in the same mastermind where everybody shares their experience, their knowledge. So Ardo is running this in Estonia, and so everybody can join with their problems, get help from the community, and then I think one of the important things is that Victor as well has been growing the community in Estonia, and it's really important to have a supportive structure with people. Because we need to have people around who say that we have been there, we know your struggle, keep on pushing, it will come, do the right things, and so on. Obviously need to be positively aggressive yourself to pick their heads and brains and get the knowledge out in terms of the experience. Having the community is actually has helped us a lot. In Tallinn we have around 20 Amazon sellers in one co-working space. So there's always people now joining more and more, coming to this community, and coming to learn from each other, and this helps out quite a lot. So when we started out with Ardo, we were first half a year, or in 5 months, we were kind of working from Ardo's kitchen. And we were the two of the smartest guys in the room. Obviously, you never want to be the smartest guy in the room. So we understood that this needs to change, and we had to join the community.
Yeah, exactly. That's the mindset. You know, that's how you grow. You surround yourself with people who want to grow the same way, right? And,
when you're, I want to say something to everyone listening. This is an important. We've been teaching millionaire principles. So Amazon millionaires. Notice what these guys are saying. When you're in the presence of greatness, ask questions. Don't be the smartest person in the room and know it all. Be the person who's trying to gain knowledge from everyone else around you. What questions do you have? They're here to help you.
Yes, guys, by them.
Awesome. Go ahead, Victor.
This is a good question. I really want to ask this from you guys, Alar and Ardo. Like people, a lot of people are struggling with finding a product and getting this product to the market. And a lot of people do this mistake when they get a product to the market. They just stick with a bad product too long, right? Like, so what kind of suggestions can you give to the people who struggle by finding a product and getting the product to the marketplace?
Maybe I can start. Like, just yesterday I was discussing this with another Amazon seller here, and like finding the product. This can be like you can invest so much time into it. You can just keep on looking for the best opportunity, but like at some point you can create like find hundreds of products that and add them to an Excel spreadsheet and think like, okay, this product might be a good fit, and then next one and next one and next one, but you never go with it, right? And like because there's always some minor detail that is still like is missing or is something is wrong with it. But in the end, you can create like lists with hundreds of products, and you're never gonna go with it. And you spend like 6 months, 1 year looking for the right product, so to say, right? But that should not be the. Of course, you should look for the most like perfect product. But at some point, you have to draw a line and say that, okay, this is what I found. This is the best one that I got, and just give it a go. I mean, because otherwise you're gonna spend months and months and months trying to look for the, let's say, best bride, maybe the best bride or the new best girlfriend is behind the corner, right? Always looking for the even more beautiful blonde color hair and blue eyes and big breast curve, right?
That's a good one.
Like,
and now I prefer
sometimes you have to go with the one that is standing in front of you and give it a try with her.
Yeah, and so how you build it eventually, right?
Yeah, but I need to add that when it comes to selecting products, me and Ardo have been really structural in terms of that. So when we started out, there was a lot of discussions like who loved one product more or less, and we understood that we need a really, really good structure. And so all the checklists that Victor and Tony's training provided us, in addition, we added our own and other training ideas to this checklist, and then we crunched the numbers quite a lot. So we did proper analysis before we actually run with something. But even though you cannot, like Ara said, crunch hundreds of products, but you still need at some point need to make a decision. But crunching these numbers helped us to understand actually like what products we could go with, meaning that there's so many variables like and markets that may be too high for you, like too big for you. You can stock it. You don't have money to launch products to this. So we need to kind of have a structure numbers that actually in a way say that to you that how much is like launching, how much is their return on investment, all this sort of stuff. So you need to like know what type of game you can walk into.
Extremely. And so what do you like for everyone, like that's what smart people do, right? You make decisions fast, but you calculate your risks as fast as possible before that, right? It's okay to make decisions as long you calculated this wisely, right?
Yeah, and especially, you said it correctly. You calculate, so you try to be not emotional, but you try to be rational. So take the emotions away and let the numbers tell you what is the right path to go. So we're like doing product research, and like I found a product that I thought, I had a feeling that this is a good product. I found a product that was emotional kind of involved. But then let's say, okay, let's try to take the emotions away and let's just look at the bare numbers. What are the numbers telling us? So what is the number crunching, the data telling us, and just follow the data in that respect.
So what did the products that are working for you now, were these also done the same way? Or was it like the products that made you most sales in the last 3 months, was this something that you expected that it will do? Or was it still like, oh, this one was actually that took off?
Yeah, in the beginning, obviously, it's slow and you don't have reviews and such things. So, but actually, when Christmas is obviously our peak season for these products. So in the beginning of last year, we launched it in the Q1, and when we did the Christmas then, and we were out of stock, when we could have made so much money, we understood like, okay, this is how our products work. These are the main seasons of this product. We understood how we actually do gifts. This is a gift as well. It's a nice product itself, but it's we designed it in a way which is super nice to give it as a gift. So we actually have like multiple niches that we have our own product niche, and then we have loads of different keywords that we can use that are gift related. And so we knew that, I understood like what are our sales seasons, so to say, and what are the peak sales seasons and so on, and how to like work with these sales seasons. And after we've done a year, got the numbers in, we knew how to prep for 2020, and then we crushed it.
That's just incredible.
Awesome. So cool.
That's so cool.
Some people are asking, like, did you need additional cash? Because some people are looking at doing like business loans from the government in Finland and getting funding and stuff. So did you need any additional cash to release more products or order stock, or did you make enough from your existing products to scale up?
And maybe I can cover that, Alar. Yeah, well, obviously we have been always having quite a hefty profit margin on our products, so between 30 to 50%, depending on seasonality what's going on. But we knew that last year's Christmas, that it's gonna go crazy. We need a lot of inventory, and that therefore we established a U.S. entity, and first of all, we tried to get a loan from Amazon lending, but we had the U.S. entity connected to our Seller Central account, but no offer was coming. So I was trying to looking to different other ways. I went through, 10 plus different lending providers in the U.S. who provide business loans to Amazon sellers. And because of COVID, many of them were not providing or stopped providing loans altogether. Or they wanted to provide loans to U.S. citizens, but we are Estonians, not from the U.S. So basically, we're only left with one provider, which was Sellers Funding, and they work together with Helium 10. If you want to check them out, and they were the ones helping us out to get the stock for the Christmas season. So that was the business loan we took last year. And then in addition to that, we had another loan from another Amazon seller who just exited and had some cash at hand, who was nice and gave us a loan as well.
You guys seeing that they overcame, right? Like there were challenges, there were roadblocks, there were obstacles, COVID, people said no, lenders said no, and it didn't matter, right? Because they are resourceful. If you're not resourceful, you just give up and you're like, oh, I can't figure it out. But you guys are awesome. You made it happen. Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, indeed. Like if you get sent out to try to climb in through the window or something, find another way, right? So keep on pushing, for sure.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah, you will always find a way if you're just resourceful.
If you were, if people are on the fence here thinking about working with Victor and Tony, what would your guys' recommendation be? I know you need to go soon, so.
No, yeah, definitely. I have huge respect on both of these guys, and they have been, put the groundwork for us to build our companies. And then, like today, I was also listening very carefully on like how to build the teams, because we are in the phase where we are building the teams. We hired a person in December now last year. We are on Friday we signed a contract with the new people, so we want to hire 2 more people, 2 marketers, and like we're in let's say at the junction here, we have to also decide like which way we want to go, like because Victor's old way, let's say, was that you have those cross-functional teams, right, where everybody was responsible for just a piece of of the task.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
now you have this one person responsible for the whole. So it's for us, it's going to be within this month the really decision point, like which structure we want to implement. Like really interesting topic what I was listening today, and it's really on point for me. What I'm also thinking about how we should do this, and like how we can learn from your mistakes, right? What you have done creating your teams and running those teams for many years, and how to avoid them, and if we made the right decision, how to run those teams, we can grow faster.
Of course,
Beautiful.
As Ardo said, good, awesome guys. Really good show that you have put your trainings out, and this has helped us quite a lot. And the groundworks, as Ardo said, and the knowledge share is
Nobody's
still
teaching that. Like nobody's speaking about how to build these teams in Amazon business. Like I would be the number one customer whoever would teach that.
They have a lot of business books. I mean,
Yeah,
how
but
to
Amazon.
run companies. Yeah, but it's not Amazon, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But I think some of the things are universal. I mean, yeah.
In a way they
Yeah, I
are,
guess.
but the problem with Amazon is, you know, that it's a never-lasting, ending, changing machine, right? And you know, if no one takes responsibility, then no one is responsible. And you, as you know, right? As I told you did you saw this Amazon sales guide session today?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, that's what I was telling them, that, you know, that's how you become successful, right? You took full responsibility, and you know your niche, you know your product, you know your competitors, you know everything that's going on there, and that's a competitive advantage.
Yeah, and like it basically multiply me, right? So you were the one who did everything before, and now it's just like multiply yourself with this new German guy, and who can run the business for you. And like he's like they're sales driven, business driven. He wants to grow the business because he makes a cut of it. Like he earns from it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
so
Multiply
That's been
yourself.
working like crazy for us right now. I'm so happy.
Yeah, and
actually.
that's so interesting. Yeah.
Thank you for sharing your time with us, guys. We really appreciate you taking the time to answer some questions.
Sure.
Yeah.
Thank you, Art.
and
Thank you, Art.
enjoy our training time, and you will get a lot of good stuff. So jump in whatever they are offering to not waste your time and learn valuable lessons.
Thank you.
But yeah, that's for everyone. Listen to these guys. You see, you can do in 2 years this type of jump. You just need to believe. The first skill is believe that you can do that. Right? Thank you,
Thanks, guys,
Alar.
for
Thank you,
working
Ardo.
with me on and give you guys a thank
I'm
you
so
again.
proud of you guys.
Yeah, we are so happy.
Thank you, guys.
We are so excited to see that.
Yeah.
Thank
so happy
you.
to have you guys. Thank you.